Alright, we're back at it again with me, your host, Man with Hat. And we're back for another episode of Journey Through Eorzea. We are ramping up to go fight Ravana, which as I said last time, I believe, that I'm pretty jazzed about. Alphino, and I think we're looking to get captured so we can sneak our way in, like a Trojan horse of sorts. So let's figure out what that's going to be and get it done. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might generously be termed their custody, and then wait for until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, it is fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Tiberius? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a man to err on the side of caution. That would be factual. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against the primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphino. Then it is settled. Tiberius, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, and then allow them to take us prisoner. You know what I'm wondering, though? Didn't she strip the power of the Echo from me? So, like, am I not... I think I mentioned this before. Like, how... I don't know. I'm just kind of confused as to how that actually pans out. Like, it's like anytime the Scions are there. Like, shouldn't they be at the mercy of the thing? You know what I mean? Like, when a thing shows up? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna fight Ifrit or whatever. It's like, yeah, but none of you have the resistance that I have. Whatever. It's not that important. But it's just like, I feel like there's a hole there that's not being established. Maybe it's just like, oh yeah, you strip me of the power of the Echo, but not at the same time. Not in a way that actually, you know, stops me from having the protection from primal influence. That's an interesting question to have. But neither here nor there. We're gonna go fight. Getting messages, gotta pay attention. Alright. Let's go find out what we're doing. Alright, Mr. Nathman. Wants me to talk to him, okay. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. I don't think they are. I know you think they are, but I don't think they are. Double Haya. You don't have enough Hayas to stop me. Alright. I forgot about the music through here. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, was I supposed to talk to somebody out here? Hang on. Oh yeah, that's right, because we're not actually going in there. We're just, like, instigating them and then trying to get captured. I forgot. The Overmind must now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that our hosts undivided attention. Alright. I mean, I could have just... I was already kind of doing that. I mean, you're kind of behind on that one, Ezel. You're kind of behind on that one, Ezel. Alright, what are we doing here? Trying to do too many things at once. Pro tip, never try to narrate and, you know. Alright, I got this. Alright. Who else? Who else wants some? Hiya. Double Hayas. Oh. Oh, this is fun. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Do all the fancy stuff, I like never use any of it. Alright. Wait for his ale deeper in the hive. Go that way? Okay, we'll go this way. Alright. I imagine normally I would have to fire my way through all these people, but I'm so swole none of them want to scrap with me, you know what I mean? They know their place. The pathetic Nath. And it appears that's where I'm going. Let us sprint to the finish. Race to the finish. That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. I mean, I'm ready to go when you are. Alright. You are prepared then? I mean, yeah. Hold here, Tiberius. When the next Nath come, we offer no resistance. We're so tired, man. Surrender, intruders, there is no escape. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your God. Yeah, interesting feat. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling off the price of potions, I should not be amused. Okay, so what? Haggling? There's no haggling. There's only fighting.
Now we have but to wait.
Don't look at me, I'm so ugly.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
I mean, that is a big room, but...
He comes.
That's a hell of an entrance. And there is our first Heaven's Ward Primal. Very edgelordy, but very cool.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
I don't think he can do that, because we have the blessing of Heidel. Theoretically.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
That's not true at all. We came to whoop him.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Eorzea? Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
Man, her tree-hugging hippiness is not going to work out with this, I don't think.
Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
I respect it. It's very Krogan or Klingon. It's pretty good.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And
They were
should we
not
emerge
expecting
the
that.
victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Ain't gonna happen, but sure.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Is she gonna try? Oh, is she gonna fight him on her own? Wait, is she gonna turn to Shiva? I didn't know she could just do that. I forgot all about that. It's funny, like, watching something and feeling like it's the first time you've ever seen it again. You know what I mean? Her power comes from turning into Shiva. I don't know, Ravana pretty tough? Like 10-inch heals.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
She talking a big game. I don't know if she's got it, man. I'm not saying Shiva ain't nothing, but...
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Oh, ice sword and shield. He got 4 swords though, man. You only got like 1. It's a pretty good trick. It was a good trick the first time, it's still a good trick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. He's not impeded like at all.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Man, you just ain't got it.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
I'm clutch, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know. I don't need to turn into a big thing to be cool. I have a cool hat and swords.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Just waiting for me, huh? Okay. Thok hard. Now accessible. Why do they call it hard? Is it just because it's a harder thing? I don't know. Forgive me, I was overconfident. Yeah, you were. Alright, well, you know what time it is. It's time to queue up and see if we can get anyone to do this. We got 16 minutes. Oh, is that all, huh? Just 16 minutes? Alright, well, things are looking good. I did completely forget that he trounced Eorzea as Shiva, and the fact that she could even turn into Shiva still. Like, I thought maybe that was like kind of a one-off, but I forgot entirely that was a thing. But yeah, so I'll see you when it pops. So we bring you this unscheduled interruption to make an apology. So I used my headset for something else the other day, and I must have bumped a dial or something, because when I did, and I'll explain, it comes up after this, but yeah, I went to use my headset, and apparently the settings went wrong. So the recording was set to 50% recording strength in terms of mic intensity, so I'm very quiet. Which means if you want to hear me, you're going to have to, if you want to hear me really clearly, you're going to have to turn your volume up. But that also means that all the game sounds are going to be way louder. I just wanted to chime in and say that I apologize. I didn't notice because the levels looked good when I was recording, but I didn't see that the input was only set to 50%. So without further ado, let's continue on with our fight to Ravana, and please accept my humble apologies on the audio on this. But, you can use, probably use subtitles, maybe, I don't know, automatic subtitles or something. But anyway, let's get out there. And here I was, thinking it was never going to happen, and by that I mean, I'll explain in a second. Yeah, so it's not the same day as when I started this. It was a timer that kept going on, and I was like, man, I got stuff to do. So I just quit. And now we're back. It's been like, I think maybe 3 days, and that's largely because my friends were like, hey, please come play Arc Riders with us. So we did. And so now I'm back to continue fighting my favorite one. Listen to that music, it's so good. definitely has presence. There's no question about it. I can't wait to show up his skill. AKA Ice Power. Be like, oh, you couldn't do it as your big fancy Ice Wizard, whatever? Ice Princess, what have you, made? Well, I'm here with a couple swords, I'll just do it. I mean, you got less swords than him. But I fully expect to die because I can't really remember how to do this, but we're gonna try anyway.
Dance to the song of ringing steel!
Here I am trying to get position like I actually know what I'm doing.
Furious as a blaze!
I like try and pretend I can actually pay attention. Alright, wait. Oh no, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? It's been a touch before since I've done this last. You know, taking a break and then also, like, trying to come back to how to do positional before. It's a rough go. It's on fire.
Feel my blades!
I can't hit this guy in the back if he wins, so that's just...
I am invincible! Bleed!
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Get away from that.
Wilt thou yield?
Oh, stay over there, Creighton Gray, you fool. Why did you do that? You shouldn't do that.
Take wing, ye souls of war!
I'm gonna keep using True North. Pretend I know what he's doing. Is that a shameful display? Don't tell me. Just like nobody was attacking the thing. I can hit him in the back. Alright. Oh no, more guys. Oh no. No, I hit the wrong button. No. No one saw that. I'll pretend I'm this. Alright. Oh no.
Prepare thyself!
Oh no.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
It's awesome, but I don't know what's... I think we did okay. We killed enough of this. I don't think it's the butterflies that matters in that. He really didn't game at all. Ravana, we're making you look bad, dude. Like, come on. Where's your A game? But again, we are overpowered. We know this. No. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. One of our tanks and our ninja just went out. Just went out. Oh, that's so good. I mean, it's bad, but it's funny anyway. I think we have to do it with that. No, that guy does. That guy does. Get away from me. I don't know what to say for that guy, but I don't want any part of that. I gotta remember that, like, if it's red, you hit him in the back, and if it's green, you hit him in the side. I just remember that. I would probably be in a better place. Why is so healthy this guy? Doing work. Yeah. Throw down the GG. Good day, Ravana.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Man, cats are putting toys underneath my foot pedal. There's a spring underneath my foot pedal. I can't even push on it. I'm like, what is this feeling? I don't understand. You know, I got a player comp for that. Let's go. All right, let's resolve this whole thing. Oh man, imagine how upset the Nath are. We definitely summoned our guy with 4 swords, but he got absolutely trounced. Run away. Run away. Run away right now. So cool. Come on, get over here and tell me how cool I am. Come on.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Exactly, lady. Come on. You know how swole I am. Come on.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
I don't think they add them, but I had, at one time, had a samurai sword, and it was in the style of Ravana. Oh wait, let's wait.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor. Okay,
so tangent for a second on this. Interestingly enough, so Eorzea or whatever is a lady Ascian, which you don't see a lot of lady Ascians, but wasn't like the most recent one in Dawn Trail some nerdy dragon girl, and she was. But the thing is, that wasn't who that was it? All right, I'm looking it up. Hang on, give me a second, because I'm thinking like, what was? Shut up, phone. Let's see. Nothing like having YouTube open right when you do a thing. Okay, so we're looking for Ig. God forbid you actually have anything. Eorzea. Let's see, who's Eorzea? It's in Overlords. Heaven's Ward. And the 13th Eorzea begins sent to process. Okay, yeah. Oh, she becomes Ascian Prime, doesn't she? Yeah. I was just thinking maybe I could remember the names. I can't remember the names of most of the Ascians, but alright. So, yeah,
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
That tells you how much. I knew 2 Ascians fused an Ascian Prime, but I couldn't remember which ones. I knew one of them was, I think it was Ravana, but like, you know. That's neither here nor there, as we all know. Anyway, what I was going to say is, for my samurai, I had one of Ravana's blades as that. It would be cool if I could get swords that looked like those, because they kind of had like a blue thing that would like kind of glow like this reddish hot pink color, and they would like go back and forth, and that was really cool. If I could get like viper blades that look like that, that'd be pretty sick. Never since we fought have I seen the draw upon you the full extent of your power. Never from afar to this day. You are a marvel to behold, Tiberius. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale and to continue our journey. I still like that we were like, how do we get in there? I don't know. Let's just get like captured or whatever. I'm just so disjointed. Yeah, so I was playing, like I said, I was waiting for the timer. It took too long. It was like 20 minutes or something, and I was like, man, God knows how much longer it's gonna be. And oh, I think that's like a hunting mark. Am I greedy? I'm greedy. Let's do it. Let's take him. I think it's a hunting mark. We're gonna find out. We're gonna hit him right now. Oh, music changed. Oh. Not gonna bother doing that. I will say one thing about Viper. It is flashy if you're paying attention. My biggest flaw is I'm always staring at my hotbars. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm pushing these buttons, but I don't know what they're doing. So I hope that they help. You know what I mean? Oh man, this guy's stinky. This guy is stinky, man. I'm looking over, I'm like, oh, surely he must be close to dead at this point. Then I look over and it's like, actually, he's not close to dead at all, is he? Hit him with a bloodbath. Continue to hit this man. Like I said, I'm pushing buttons, I don't know what they actually do. I'm just hoping it's more deeps. That's what we're shooting for, good kids, right? For more deeps. Alright, we got him almost down to halfway. Hopefully no one sees me ganking this time and goes, oh no. Why didn't you wait for him? No, better than when I fought Behemoth though, and he murdered me not that long ago. That was better than that time. Hit him with one of those. I don't even know if that'll do. Another example is like there's this one here. I don't know what it even does. See what I'm talking about? Like I'm hitting with all these combos. I don't know what any of them do. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, speckled line. It looks cool. And I'm like, I think it's good. No, just hit him with that, and then he does one of these. I don't know what that does. Let's go over there. Hit him with one of those, and one of these, one of those. Do you guys enjoy me fighting in my absolute ignorance? It's entertaining to watch. It looks flashy and it looks cool, but I don't. I'm probably just like, if an actual like talented Viper player watched me play, he'd be facepalming like Picard the whole time. All right. Got some Centurio seals, and I'm just as ignorant as I was when I started. Yeah, like it's like, alright, you have button that sets you up for other thing. I'm like, cool, I will push button to set up other thing. What does that mean? It means I'm attacking more consistently than I was before. That's what it means. Well, don't you understand what that skill does? I have no idea what it does. It gives him a debuff of some kind. Or a buff, I'm not sure which one, like a buff for me, maybe? But that is neither here nor there. Either way, we slayed him, we got some Centurio seals. Eventually I can go buy more things. Before I started today, I actually took a dip over, picked up my Cactopot, because I was like, I actually got 4th place on that, by the way. Very, very proud of that. Anytime you can get 4th place, it's a good time. Oh, here we got Cerolina Orun. It's a very black mage Australian. It says Australasian, but it looks like a black mage to me. Anyway, I got that, and then I did the Little Ladies Day. You know what I would love to know? I know it would take me all of 2 seconds to find out on my own, but like, just generally. So every holiday in Final Fantasy XIV, like, you know, seasonal event, if you will, obviously based on the, you know, you got your Christmas, you got your Easter, you got Halloween, might even have a Thanksgiving there, I don't think so, but I can't remember. You know, Valentine's Day, all this stuff. What is Little Ladies Day? Like, honestly, what is it? I got emotes in the inventory somewhere. Yeah, I got improper praise, cheer with them violet. I can cheer now with colors. Probably just get like red or blue and then just never use them again. In fact, I should just use these real quick so that they're not flooding my inventory. It's just more emotes, kids, more emotes. I love how I have to wait. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's talk to Alphino. Get this resolved. Get back on our adventure. Tiberius, Lady Zale, thank the 12. I can't remember what like voices I'm supposed to do. Man, breaks are really detrimental to this. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name, and you are quite certain he will keep his word. There was an honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Tiberius. Yeah, you should. Never did I doubt you, warrior flight. Unlike some, you were gone so long that Master Alphino nigh lost his wits with worry. Fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Justinian, was that truly necessary? Haha, not truly necessary, but certainly true. Ahem. What matters is the Primal is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm Hraesvelgar. Try that. Hraesvelgar? I'm not far enough. Nidhogg's minions are not to be halted by the idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Justinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. Am I nodding at him? I don't agree with that. Let him do what he's gonna do. He's like pouting over there? You made Alphino pout? I'm so sad. I can't believe you made Alphino pout. Why would you do this? Why would you do such a thing? You're gonna make him cry. Shall we be on our way to Annex Shrine then? I would not have the dragons think we have forgotten our bargain. You know, I do think it was easier. I'm having an easier time doing the voices because I took a break. Like, trying to do up high and down low and then just read over and over and over again, like, it is more taxing on your throat and voice than you would think it would be. So, I'm kind of jazzed about it, you know what I mean? Wait, there's not like a thing. I don't think there's a... Okay. Oh, did I just miss my turn? I probably could have just gone... Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll get there. Anyway, what I was saying before is, yeah, so I took some time off. Like, it wasn't really intentional, just life got in the way, whatever. And then, like, I cut out that night, and then my wife was like, hey, so I know you're not really doing anything. She had to do laundry, and I was like, I'm not going to try and record while she's doing laundry. That's just, like, not a good idea. The washer and dryer, especially when the spin cycle gets going, you know what I mean? I'm never going to get there, am I? I'm, like, going, like, 20 million miles around. Yeah, whatever. It's the journey, not the destination, right, kid? Anyway, she goes, yeah, so why don't we would pick you up another game to play. You can play that you don't require, like, you know, to record, and you can just record later. And I was like, sure. So then instead of recording last night, I not already taking, you know, a couple days off, but, you know, I was like, whatever. No one had even watched the last episode in like 2 days, and I was like, oh, all right, that's fine. And so, is that another one? No, it's just a drinking word. I thought it was another Centurio Seal thing. So she goes, yeah, well, what are games you looking at? And I was looking at, like, all these, like, other smaller games, like Escape from Duckov. Because I'm not really an extraction shooter person. I don't really like the sweat. It's not my jam most of the time. I haven't sweat since the Halo 2 in 3 days, and even then I wasn't that big of a sweat. And so then she goes, well, how about this one? And then she looks at them all, and she decided she really likes Arc Raiders. So she encourages me to pick up Arc Raiders. So I pick up Arc Raiders. Friends are like, yeah, let's play Arc Raiders. And then we get murdered a few times, you know, to my chagrin. Which I was like, man, I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. But my understanding is the matchmaking will eventually pan it out. But I can't just play Arc Raiders all the time. We got places to be. Like to help feed off me. I gotta talk to him. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend. We return in triumph. By Tiberius' hand was the beastman's god Lord Ravana laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal Sword would draw his followers from the lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then? How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you? I don't know. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of the Morn. There shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin to ascend to the summit of Sohm. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence of that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of the Morn is entered in the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. Man, I love this. I know I've went over this, but it feels like I'm getting it like a refresher already. But man, I really like this whole road trip. Like, we gotta go. We started off. We went through the thing. We got, oh, well, we're gonna meet up in the, you know, the snow, and then we're gonna head up and do this thing and that thing. I think it's not that way. It's this way. You know, we're gonna go here. We go there. Then we end up in the jungle, trees, whatever thing. And then we gotta go. Now we're climbing mountains, so we can get up, and we're like, almost like a pseudo Mount Olympus sort of thing going on. You know what I mean? I think we want to go that way. I think we want to keep going this way. Meet here, unless of course I'm going too far. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna be honest, I will just fly if I have to. I often get turned around in this tunnel, but alright, I think this is where we're going. Yeah. So yeah, Arc Raiders was cool. I mean, it's not really like my huge cup of tea. Mostly because the problem... Okay, I know this is not what most people are here for. They want to hear about Final Fantasy 14, but just as a tangent, because it is something I was doing. But no, it's just like the problem with Arc Raiders and games like that, distraction shooters, is that like distraction shooters are all about like you need to be invested. Am I going the right way? Hang on. Am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way? I gotta go that way. That doesn't look like where I have to go. I think I have to go back down, go in, and then the left. Okay, we're gonna go back down and go to the left. But no, distraction shooters, like, they're all about, like, collecting, like, menial garbage. And then, like, maybe on the rare occasion you find something worth a damn. And then you finally get the thing, and then you take it back and you hope that no one murders you, right? And takes it from you. And when you're doing that, I don't know. It's just, like, it makes it feel like, everyone, like, wants to be like, oh, man, I can't wait to get this stuff I gotta get out here. Like yesterday, I had absolute trash in my inventory, and some guy like murdered my friend and I, and it was like, I hope you're happy you got some metal scraps there. They have literally no value, pretty much. No, I've missed a turn somewhere. I know it. Man, I hate entering this. You know what it is? I'll bet you I needed to go in there. There was probably an entrance on the second level of that, and I missed it. All right, we're gonna cheat death here for a second. Oh my gosh, we only could fly this whole time? No way. No, I think if I recall, there's one thing on the top that lets you go on top of the mountain, and then the other one, I think there's a mid-level entrance on the off this tower, and that one lets you go into the cave, so to speak, and that's how you get in. And it's just like I forgot about that, so we're gonna fly back for the sake of time. See, that's where I went in, but I think, yeah, this one right here, this is what I was looking for. The second level. I should have listened. I think she said, like, it was the second level, but I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, here we go. Dragon Corpse. Oh, no problem there. Alright. But yeah, he just murdered me for, like, some trash in my inventory, and I was like, alright, well, congratulations, you stat padded. You know, I did that once. Played Halo 2, you know. But reminds me, like in this, I still have to play PvP. I'm so close to. I wonder if I can just like look at my achievements real quick. I have a thing. I know. Oh, it's the bottom. I'll never get. Well, maybe I can line myself up here real quick. I am. My watch list. Oh come on! I know I have a watch list. Come on. See, it's like you can display the 32 for a watch list. I have one on my watch list. It's my PvP achievement. But no, it's for doing the Crystal Line conflict like 100 times or whatever. But unfortunately, or winning like 100 matches. But I've been doing it since before Crystal Line conflict was a thing, and I'm still not to like 200 of them. So I think I'm at like 120 or something like that. I actually like PvP in this game. I just haven't played it in a long time because people got really good at it, and it got really hard to get into. Like, I was okay at it in my prime. That's a cool statue. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Samal's summit for thee and thy companions. What a way to get somewhere, I tell you. Heed me now, children of men. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen the visitors of your kind in nigh 1,000 years. Though I freely grant per passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, the mountain is revered as holy ground, the resting place both where your minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, great gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Istinian? The way is open, let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiumen herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher, need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for the sake I go now to speak with Hraesvelgar. But I said nothing of Tiumen. Should the opportunity present itself to rid people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as a Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Hraesvelgar, the path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Maximum shrug powers activated. She's like seething. He just wants to fight and stuff. It's like they've been at war for 1,000 years. What do you think he's just gonna like change his mind just because you said so? Oh, it's the dungeon. I knew Solomon was a dungeon, but I didn't think it started yet. Okay, let's get it rolled in here to that. We got time for that. Let's go with other players. All right, so we'll do that, but I gotta clear the selection. And then, there we go. Alright, so we got that one, and then we got Psalm All. With the Dusk Vigil, I don't think we did that one. Alright, we got 11 minutes. 11 whole minutes? I refuse to believe it. I don't believe it. But, anyway. No, it would be cool. I was thinking, it'd be cool if there were other swords. These swords look fine. I like how, like, absolutely generic they look. And that is part of their charm. They're not flashy, they're not covered in lightning or something. They're just swords. Anyway, you know the drill and so do I. We'll be back when it pops. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Looking at like, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes. Not too bad as far as things go. Watch some slop for a little bit. Thank God not taking. I'm not even saying that tanking this is hard, it's just like, sometimes you just don't feel like it, you know what I mean? What do we got? Well, that guy's a dandy. It's like shorts. Dragon man in shorts and like a bow tie. And then, that guy, he's wearing like the... These are some interesting looking people, man. Well, here's your team, kids. Rammer Jones, Dometer. Am I gonna lag out? Is like I'm not seeing any emotes or anything. Okay, Barlow's moving. I have no idea what's going on. Come on, tank. Alden Hillith. The tank isn't moving. No, we are the best team. All right, come on, Twink tank. You can do it, I know you can. Stay here. mock our man in his little 41st. Why are we stopping? You know, there's something about the way that the Viper looks when he, like, runs with the swords. It's just a little, like, kind of limp-wristed, and I don't... It could be better. I don't know. Is that wrong? Is it wrong for me to say that? You know, I'll tell you what is wrong. Is me trying to do these AoEs in, like, a logical place where you keep pulling it. Not ready to just start single target damaging stuff. Is that wrong? I'm just gonna keep asking if it's wrong. Did I? It's like a Virgil. Did I do that? Definitely no. Well, yeah, like when he holds out the swords, I don't know. It might be just because I'm used to being a ninja, and so there's like a presence, like you do like the little Naruto dagger run thing. And so the idea of just like, oh yeah, I just kind of run limp-wristed with a sword. What are we doing, dude? Are we just like trying to grab everybody or not? I don't really understand what's going on. I can't see anything anyway. That guy is wrecked. I don't know if the healer was ready for that kind of Ironarchy. Try and grab some healing off of my blood for blood here. Trying to like Alright. I remember there being a bee that you have to stop in this. I don't know what the bee does. I think it makes it stronger. Cannot confirm necessarily. Alright, hit him from the side. Hit him with the sting. Sting. And bang. Alright, there's a bee. I'm gonna kill the bee. Oh crap, oh crap. Alright, we made it to that. Give him the time. Bang. Bang. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I love how I keep panicking even though nothing bad is happening. Alright. I'm trying to work on my positionals, but I'm just not very good at it. Alright, loot. Sure I need that. Not at all. Okay. Yeah, that dude just like, Alden just needs some pants, you know? Alright, he needs one of two things. He either needs pants, or he needs to suddenly bust out a Rattata, because the guy who likes shorts in Pokemon also had a Rattata. Instead, he's just like laughing for no reason. That's not busting out a Rattata. That's not busting out a Rattata at all. I find your you know what I say? I find your lack of Rattata disturbing. guy just like not hold aggro or what? Like we keep seeing like things like run away. I don't like it. I didn't even take all the time to look at it. So we got me and the Viper, Warrior, Astrologian, and the Black Mage. Wait, doesn't he land, or am I thinking of a different dungeon? Oh yeah, no, he lands. Trying to feel like I tried to hotkey that so that I can actually do it comfortably. Alright, he's bailing. He's bailing. That guy put down the whole ley lines. I don't even play Black Mage, and I know that. My friend Maxwell Valerian insists that I play Black Mage, but I'm not really a mage, to be honest. I play Red Mage, and that's because I believe in why not both, and that's about it. That's the best I can really say about it. You know what I mean? That's because Red Mage can do cool things like revive people and heal them, as well as doing damage and having a cool sword. Black Mage just drops magic and then drops more magic. I mean, that's cool, but it's not. I don't know. It doesn't seem cool enough. Don't get me wrong. Shots fired against Black Mages. I pushed the wrong button. Astrologian, no? You've taken the deep. And then he flies away too? Man, how am I ever supposed to do anything cool if they keep flying away? They don't even let me do anything cool. It's the same one. It is the same range twice. Sky Warriors? Oh no, sorry. One's the Sky Warriors and then one's Sky Druids, and they look exactly the same. Bring back belts for no reason, that's what I say. Like, I don't even need a belt, can't even put it on, but you know, that's not the point. Belts used to be an integral part of this. They got rid of them. And I'm offended for absolutely. Because I don't care about belts at all, but I'm gonna fan games. Alright, what do we got now? We got more loot. What is this? Earrings? Oh, this is the one with the thing. Okay, so here's another example. There are jellies. I don't remember what you're supposed to do with the jellies, so I'm just gonna hope that they remember. Because I don't. Got a flank sting strike this nerd. He turned toward me, that's not fair. Flank sting strike. Yeah, I don't remember what you're supposed to do with these. Straight up, just no recollection. Well. Okay, well, we hit that guy with magic with it. Okay, so I swear there used to be like a reason to do this. Why would you move? Why would you move out of it? He jumped out of it suddenly. Oh Lord. That was an interesting choice. Oh, there's the important one. The crime of the mountain, which you know it's not gonna matter because we're too swole, and giant T-Rex, the bug thing, that doesn't stand a chance. You know what I mean? Go ahead and ignore more of this gear that I don't care about. I need a quick button that just says I ignoring all this gear. That's what I want. I want that button. Is that a wrong thing to think? Just like, no, just here's a button that says, you know, IDGF. Or IDGAF, I guess. About this gear. I will now ask that you ignore it, you know. Okay, this I remember. Or like dragon shows. That's right. All the dragons that ran away earlier are gonna show up again. Doing dragon things. Trying to hit you with AoEs and stuff, man. That's lowbrow. Could you imagine trying to hit a man with AoEs? Whoever's using that spell needs to stop it. I don't know who's doing that, but that's obnoxious. No problem here, just loosely obnoxious. Man, attacking things as a Viper is cool. Well, you know, it's not my job to hit that guy in the back. Okay, I'm gonna hit him. Like, I should not have aggro. What makes you think I should have aggro? Oh, where are you going? Alright. I know dragons are gonna attack and stuff, but like, that doesn't mean you have to suddenly like, alright, so I noticed why am I closest to having aggro? That's criminal. Okay, so as I'm doing these, unless it's something supposed to do with the other ones, these missions actually isn't that hard. It's more just like paying attention. Now that I remember that the color palette or whatever is the whole thing, that makes a big difference. Got hit to the side. But yeah, like doing like alright, positionals, all good. I say this is the one. This isn't the one where you have to stop. That's Nidhogg, I think. No, this is the one where he's got the wings, and you gotta like destroy the wings before he does a certain thing. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. You gonna do that? Okay. Well, I gotta continue to watch. So you go over this. Human, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe passage. Oh, it just like went on. That's cool. I was reading that, you know. As I thought, blind to reason like the rest. If you would see our mission to a conclusion, you know what must be done. I thought I actually had some power to like look at. So we gotta scrap it. Such rage and rancor, is there truly no other way? Yeah, no, there is one. It's just the one. Just the one, actually. Alright, where's the... For real. I just want the... no, I don't care. You know. It's been a pleasure. I don't know what he's talking about. Alden, Hele. You better be blessed down to Ratad, I'm telling you. Alright. If I recall, I have to run around the outside of the stage because it's going to start blowing up underneath me. Yep. I couldn't remember where I needed to be, but I knew, oh, the rocks. Well, I don't know. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with the rocks. The rocks matter? I don't know if the rocks matter. Oh shit, I don't know. Okay, Wing of Tragedy, Wing of whatever. I'm just gonna lay into it. We're gonna get into this like we have this institutionals. Try and pay attention. We're gonna get two of these so we can just shoot this down as fast as possible. Come on, Black Mage. Bring the fattest demons you've ever seen in your life. Come on. Alright. I want you guys to know that even though my positionals aren't great, this is the best I've ever done at positionals in my entire life. I ain't even saying it's good. I'm saying it's the best I've ever done. I think it's about time. I don't even have what you call it installed. I don't have limit break mapped. I don't have limit break mapped. I was gonna do it, and then I didn't have it mapped. Oh, I got a map for limit break. Oh, so shameful. All right, she looks so sad. She's like, oh, she's like pouting because her way didn't work. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, we have to completely raffle stomp this dragon that won't even talk to us. All right, player accommodations. Who am I going to? The Black Mage. That's who. And then, what is this, a gun? I don't need the gun. I also don't need this fur. Alright. Leave the duty. And I got a player comm! Yeah! Oh, am I getting one of my gems back? Dude, that's truly outrageous. Truly outrageous. I'm still not 100% sure why I'm getting the gems back, but I am apparently. I'll tell you what, Rue the Sage would be super happy about this. Real OGs understand that reference. Tiberius. I'm fine, don't worry. I got 2 swords, we're fine. I got a cool head. I'm a one-trick pony, but I'm the best pony you ever had. Should seem the Teoman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. Well, you're probably not very good at it. What's that? What is happening? Ugh. My aorta. Nidhogg, he roars. He knows we are here then. His fury. It bleeds through the eye. Why is there like a little vein going down? That's weird. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Yeah, no big deal. He could totally maybe mind control me with that eye, but you know. Thus we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? We all need Jesus. Get out of here, guys. But up and up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows.
To the peak of Sohm, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
This place looks cool.
To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Man, I really am growing to like more and more liking these introductions to like new areas. They should have kept doing that. That's just cool. It's just like, hey, what are we doing there? And it's just like, hey, let's explain a little bit. What is this entrance? What is this for? Sohm all hard? Uh, but no, I just like that. It's just like it gives weight and gravity to the area you go into, which you can't say about a lot of places. You know what I mean? Alright, I'll pretend to do this. Aetheryte. That's right, we don't know that anything's here yet. Oh, we got Dusk. Let's see, Serpent's 3rd class. Summoner. The Dusk's Promise. Alright. No, I don't want to use ale. We have reached it at last, the peak of Sohm all. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Corythus, but the air here carries a chill of a dozen winters. Beyond the clouds. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Eorzea himself. Oh, it's the Moogles! Can they not see them? I can. She clearly can. What manner of creature is that? I don't know what Moogles are. That's right, no one can really see Moogles usually. He's like, they can see me, that's weird. Tiberius, do my eyes deceive me? Or was that a Moogle? Yeah, it was a Moogle, for sure. It was my understanding that they only dwelled in the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Eorzea makes his lair. Quickly, now, before we lose the creature completely. I mean, it's fair. I don't think I've done any of the Moogle Beast Tribe quests, like at all. Like 0% of them. Call me crazy. Reputation. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. But no. Heaven's Ward? Yeah, Venom I've done a bunch, but I don't even know if that's part of them, but hang on. Stormblood, Kojin, Dawntrail, the Pelu. Yeah, I don't like anything. There's a bunch of them I just don't have unlocked. There's just things I just don't do. Ah, he's gone. Tiberius, we must widen our search. Yeah, sure. Pop, what do you want? I'm busy right now. Time for my regularly scheduled cat interruption. I'm trying to solve the mystery of the Moogles right now. I know it's important to you, but I don't have time for that right now. In the words of people before me, ain't no one got time for that. Okay? Okay, don't be offended. The nearby air appears warped. You sense the concealing magics are at work. Yeah? I must survey this area. I have heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What? Do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. I mean, you are pretty cold. The only people you seem to care about are dragons. We are not dragons. So, you know. Let's look at this one. I don't know if we have to look at all of them. There's no sign of a Moogle in the area. Concealing magics are at work. Imagine we're here and they can see us and like, they're just looking around all over the place. Guy wandering through the house while you're invisible. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps 'twas simply one of those strange plants shifting in the breeze. You know, I don't appreciate the inference that I'm crazy or any of us are crazy. Bye, Mjolnir. Though I'll summon you back eventually. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Yeah, he is absolutely concealing himself with magic, as a matter of fact. There it is. Confounded. I love, dude. That's becoming like my favorite. That's like his catchphrase at this point. Could we but enlist the aid of one of our local Mughals? I am certain Eorzea would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg within any certainty. We could wander the mist for days and not know if we were any closer to his root brother. And those are the days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Zale, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in this area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Elfno? I have not given up on the Mughals. Tiberius, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals kin in the Twelveswood. After the business with Mughal I dare say they are glad to help us. We're gonna leave and go back to the Twelveswood? Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both of the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye. His attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, and hope that he might delay his action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come on, Tiberius, let us make for haste in the Gridania, and rendezvous at Nafka's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There is an 8th rite of ancient construction here who should make our return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Alright. I think at that point, before we go back to Gridania, I think we're gonna cut it there, and we'll get this episode of churning out. But I look forward to. I mean, I just think it's crazy. It's like, hey, you're way up in the sky. You've walked all this way. Let's go back to Gridania. Just kind of crazy, right? But you know, we'll get there when we get there. So, you know the words. I know the words. We know the words, and they are. Till next time.